Hello, everyone. Thanks for watching. It's Tom McCaffrey. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like this video if you like it. And please listen to my podcast, LE2B, and my other podcast, Plot Smokers. It's a lot of stuff that I gave you. Okay, so I'm going to talk about, a little bit about, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard for a change. People really seem to be into me talking about that, but I heard this that there is a documentary coming out about them. I guess Discovery did a documentary about them, and I'm going to play the trailer real quick. So I'm going to play the trailer. I'm going to talk about a couple of things, and then I'm going to talk about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. So check it out.
Meeting an actress like Amber Heard was just a dream come true.
Johnny's an icon, yes, but more than that, he's a good person. He's smart. He's fiercely intelligent.
Amber, did Johnny give you that bruise on your face?
She threw a vodka bottle at me.
This is his life and his reputation on trial, literally on trial.
This was a moment where you could sort of see in excruciating detail what was going on behind the scenes.
Johnny Depp now suing the Sun newspaper for £39 million.
One does ask the question, why would Johnny Depp have taken that course unless he believed those allegations were completely untrue?
For Amber to go against her spouse, who was much more famous and had a bigger voice than her, even though people were telling her that she was lying and not believing her, took a lot of courage.
I'm screaming help as loud as I can. This case involves not just one incident of domestic violence. This case involves 14 pleaded cases. There were medical records, texts to her mother and her friends, and it tells a story that it's very difficult to contradict.
There was also video which Amber Heard had secretly recorded. She said at trial that she was doing it because she wanted to show Johnny Depp the next day what she says he did.
With access to exclusive information and interviews,
Okay, so basically, yeah, I this is covering the obviously the UK trial, which is before the one here, and I guess he lost that one. People don't really talk about that. They talk about it a little bit, but that's what's so fascinating to me, that he was able to win that one, but he was able to win the one here, but not the one in the UK. And I've read a lot about it, and it basically is that I guess there was a lot of evidence that they didn't allow in that was in the UK trial. And I don't, I'm a lawyer actually, but I don't know the law specifically in the UK. I'm sure the burden is different. So I don't know. At the end of the day, this is another thing I want to mention. So Brian Cox, that actor, basically, I guess a couple of days ago came out and said he felt sorry for Amber Heard, and there were a lot of people who were like in an uproar about that. But I understand. I could feel, I think he's just saying he feels bad for her because I think she's in a really bad way right now. I think they were going to cut her out of Aquaman 2, but I think now I was reading that she's going to still be in Aquaman 2. So basically, yeah, a lot of people jumped on Brian Cox for saying he feels sorry for her. But basically, I don't know, he's just saying he just felt bad that she's, everyone's kind of attacking her, which I don't know, it's got to be kind of tough, even if you did something wrong. So I guess this documentary is coming on Discovery Plus September 20th, and they promise that there's never before seen footage. I don't know how strong that footage will be. I feel like if, there was some footage that was important, it would have leaked by this point. But yeah, it will, obviously that's, it's weird right now that they're, obviously trying to milk this over and over for as much as they can. This was another thing. So Johnny Depp, the VMAs happened like 2 weeks ago, and I guess I watched it for the first time in a while, and I guess Johnny Depp made sort of a cameo, like a weird cameo, where they had, the MTV Moon Man the MTV Award Moon Man floating around the theater, and then when it got close, you saw Johnny Depp's face in it. Obviously just kind of, I don't know, just placed there, photoshopped in, and he says something like, "What can I say? I needed the money." So I mean, it was kind of a tongue-in-cheek, funny bit, I guess. It was very odd to me, though. It didn't seem to really. It just seemed very out of nowhere. It was like, if you're going to make a cameo on the VMAs, like, just go on the VMAs. Don't make this weird kind of very subtle appearance where you can barely see her face. And then, of course, everyone was mad about that. I guess Amber Heard's sister, or I don't know, her family or her lawyer were really mad and attacking MTV, because that's all that happens now. Is anything that anyone ever does, people attack it. But I guess I didn't understand the big deal with that. So first of all, he won the case. I mean, the trial's over. He's in showbiz. He's not supposed to ever be in entertainment anymore. Like, it's like, I can't believe, because they were kind of tearing MTV apart. Like, I can't believe MTV would stoop so low to Photoshop Johnny Depp's face for 1 second onto a moon man during an award show. They are sick. They have reached a new low. It's just like, relax. MTV's fucking over, all right? It's like, they're doing, whatever they can to kind of stay afloat. All they do, it's so weird watching, this is off-brand topic, but, they had the Video Music Awards. It's just like, how can you have a Video Music Award show at this point when your channel, all it plays is the show Ridiculousness all day? I've looked at it on MTV on their schedule. That's all they play all the time. Ridiculousness all day. But it's just weird. Like, there's a channel that's dedicated to music videos. It's called Music Television, and they don't have any music on it or music videos. And they're having an award show on their network giving awards to music videos, and they don't have them anymore. That's like if the History Channel had an award show where they were just giving out awards to people for gay porn. Welcome to the Weather Channel, Gay Porn Awards. Yeah, it's an all gay porn award show. It's airing on the Weather Channel. We're doing an award show about something that is not at all on our channel anymore. It's like, yeah, thanks for tuning into the History Channel's Seinfeld marathon. Yeah, that's all we play now is Seinfeld and The Office here on the History. It's like they show the complete opposite of whatever is on it. Hey, welcome to the History Channel. All we show now is the show Futurama. And next week we have a show about what's going to happen in the future here on the History Channel. All future shows. All shows about what's going to happen later. Yeah, that's pretty fun. But I was thinking, they have like porn awards, like, because the Emmys just, happened, and it's, funny you watch whenever they, win an award, they always cry and they thank the same, they thank everyone like, oh, I want to thank God. I want to thank my parents for supporting me. I want to thank this director and my agent. I want to thank my husband for supporting me the whole time. But when they have like the adult video awards or whatever, the porn awards, I don't know what they're called, AVN awards. What are those speeches like? Because I feel like it would be different, the people that they would be thanking and why they'd be thanking them. Like, yes, and the winner for best scene blowing a horse is whatever, so-and-so. And then she's like, thanks, I want to thank my parents for not supporting me in anything that I did. And for making sure I grew up with absolutely no self-esteem. I want to thank my father for walking out on me when I was 2 months old. I want to thank my mom for throwing me out of the house, the trailer park, when I was 11, forcing me to make a living on my own. I want to thank I want to thank my ex who forced me into prostitution. against my will. So without all these people, I never would have realized this dream of winning an award for blowing people on film. Okay, so there's that. Just one other thing I want to talk about. So there's a movie coming out that I guess everyone's been talking about, but not because of the movie. It's because of like some drama happened behind the scenes. Don't Worry, Darling, Olivia Wilde's new movie she directed, and it's with Florence Pugh and Chris Pine and Harry Styles. And I guess there's some, there's just this drama I've been hearing about for weeks now, where there's some, behind the scenes drama where Florence Pugh is mad at Olivia Wilde because she cheated on Jason Sudeikis during the making of the film with Harry Styles, and she said it made her uncomfortable, and it kind of ruined the mood on the set between Florence Pugh and Harry Styles, who were supposed to be married, I guess, in the movie, and so they're not talking to each other, and then there was something where Harry Styles spit at Chris Pine. I just like, I don't know, all this, I guess they hated each other, and I guess, like, I was thinking, I guess that's actually good for the movie, because it takes so much to get people to go out and watch a movie now, that any attention you can get is great, because it'll make it stand out and make people interested, which is kind of weird when you think about it, because I've seen that before, where people are like, oh, there's all this drama, behind the scenes drama, I really want to see the movie now because I heard, they were mad at each other behind the scenes. It's like, but they're not going to have that in the movie, so it's just like, it's not going to shed any light on anything that you're interested in. It's like, I heard that Olivia Wilde is banging Harry Styles. Yeah, I'm going to go see this movie where Olivia Wilde's not even in the movie, and there's not going to be any footage of that. But then there was another thing where people were saying it can hurt movies sometimes when there's like behind the scenes drama and it becomes like a controversial film. Because that was a big thing they used to do way back in the day, like not way back in the day, but like like in the 90s, it was mainly in the 90s where movies would have really big budgets. They would go over budget, and then it would be in the press how over budget it went. And that would ruin the movie somehow. Like, people would get mad about a movie going over budget and not see a movie because the press was so bad. They'd be like, this, like Waterworld was a big one. And I'm trying to think of another one, but Titanic was one, but it worked out with Titanic. But Waterworld, there were all these stories about how like it was such a nightmare behind the scenes, and they were like $30 million over budget. And then, there were all these horrible stories, and people were like, I'm not going to see it. Oh God, fuck that. I heard, I remember talking to someone, they're like when Titanic came out, that was a big story. It was like $50 million over budget. And, people were like, I'm not going to see it. And it's like, why? Because I heard it like when, he was like crazy and he like went over budget. It's like, why do you care how much money they fucking spent on a movie? Like, what does it have to do with you? I'm not going to see that movie. Why not? They spent a lot of money on it. Apparently they spent more than they were supposed to. Yeah, you didn't pay for it. It'd be one thing if like you had to pay for the movie, but it's just if it's a good movie, it's a good movie. Like, why are you taking a side? Like, oh, they spent too much. You wouldn't do that with other things. You wouldn't like not see a movie because of some controversy that had nothing to do with the product, like, I'm not going to go to that doctor. Why? I heard he like went way over budget when he was opening his office. Yeah, apparently they were going to open it, but then he like spent way too much money on the office and the facilities. So I don't like that. I think that's shitty. I'm going to go to the other doctor who's not as good, but he spent the correct amount of money that I'm comfortable with. He stayed right on budget. But that was the thing. People would get mad at like behind the scenes stories. Can you believe Kevin Costner like apparently cheated on his wife when they were making the movie? Oh, I'm not seeing it. No, but it's a good movie. I don't care. I'm very close with his wife. You don't know his wife. I know, but I have morals. I guarantee those people who like have those morals are the ones who like attack the Capitol. or like the Florence Pugh and Harry Styles and Olivia Wilde drama. I'm not going to see that movie because I was reading articles like, oh, they're afraid people are gonna be turned off from seeing it. I'm not going to see it. Like being like, oh, I'm not going to go to that restaurant. Why? I heard the chef like was fighting with the owner because he was banging someone else behind his wife's back. So apparently there's a lot of drama. The food's really good though. Yeah, I know, but I don't need that kind of drama. You're not going to see a movie because there was drama on the set. I heard there was drama on the set. I'm not comfortable watching it. Like, it's not like they did anything like, illegal or whatever, or really hugely immoral or disgusting. I can understand like Bill Cosby came out with a movie, or Kevin Spacey, but all right, so that's basically all I wanted to say. I'm gonna try and do a video in the next couple of days, and watch the Johnny Depp Amber Heard documentary about the U.S. trial, September 20th, and we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye bye.